Actually, I might just read this.
This is Juggling Taxi News, and we got a young lady over here. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let me see that sign. All right. Whoa, that's quite a sign. Can you tell me, occupying Las Vegas? What does that mean? What does that mean to you?
Las Vegas. We are the 99%. We are standing in solidarity with the Occupy movements all over the country. Occupy New York. Occupy LA. Occupy. I think we even have an Occupy Vermont.
Vermont? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you came to Vegas, right?
Yes.
And now, what happened? I mean, can you tell me anything that happened, like in New York? Anything good happen? Or bad, or was there any arguments or fights, or was it civil?
There's been some stress, but it's always been tried to maintain as a completely civil movement.
Sure,
We're taking our cues from the successes that the civil rights movement had, the successes that Gandhi had through nonviolent protest.
All right. So nonviolent protest. Oh, that's fantastic. And what are you protesting? Like be more specific.
For
the American people.
I've got information right here that we're passing
No, but
out.
tell me a little more. Tell me more.
Well, the American people are protesting the fact that our government's been bought and sold, that we live under a set of laws, but we have no real representation. The folks we send to Washington are paid by special interests, and they do for the folks that pay to get them elected. We want to get the money out of Washington. We want to get corporate greed out of the Congress. And we also would love to see Citizens United or corporate personhood reversed.
United, I like that word. United.
Yes.
Citizens United.
Well, it's not a very good decision, but it's a wonderful word.
But you're doing
Citizens United is what you see right down the street.
Right, but you're doing it in Vegas, right?
Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it all over the country.
All over the country. And what hall are you at today?
Today is the Federal Buildings.
Federal Building. Okay. Are you doing anything in Vegas besides the Federal Building?
There have been protests of the banks.
The banks?
We took part in the protests around National Bank Transfer Day, which actually forced several of the large banks to back down on the exorbitant fees that they were charging for you to use your own debit card.
Okay. Wow. You heard it here. Juggling Taxi News. This lovely lady here. Thank you very much. What's your first name?
Jane.
Jane. And you're from what state?
Well, I've lived all over the country. I'm from the U.S.
U.S. Like you travel?
Yes.
You never stay in one place more than a couple of years? Or?
Well, there's so much country out there, and there's so many beautiful and unique cultures within this nation. That how can you not go see all of them?
Wow. Imagine if everybody felt like that. I mean, I would love to be like that. Kind of just. So you work somewhere for so many years and then move on? Or? That's fantastic. That's a lot of people's dreams, you know. Most people are too scared. They just they just get into one thing, a state of mind. But anyway, this is Juggling Taxi News. You hear it here in Ace Cab, baby. Juggling Taxi News. Vegas, baby.